And that leads to another point, which is that if you're trying to achieve a goal, you have to stay with like-minded people. This is probably one of the most important ones because a lot of the goals that people have, which are achievable, they're smart goals, they can do it, you get derailed because of bad company. And how many youth, they stop coming to the masjid and stop seeking knowledge because of they hang around people who are not on the same page. And the best example is the example of Ibn Abbaas, anhuma, the Habr, the scholar of this ummah, the commentator of the Quran. He mentions his own story of Talab al-Ilm in Sunan Darimi and also in Mustadrak Hakim, and it's an authentic narration. Ibn Abbas, he mentions, anhuma, when the Prophet ﷺ died, I said to one man from the Ansar, let's ask the companions of the Rasul ﷺ about knowledge, for many of them are alive today. So the man, Ansari man, told me, how strange you are, Ibn Abbas. Do you think people need you when there are so many companions alive? So look, so Ibn Abbas is trying to become a scholar, and he's saying, well, what's the point? There's so many Sahaba, they don't need you. So Ibn Abbas says, so I left that man, and I began to ask the companions and about the hadith. If I heard about a man, I would go to him while he was resting, and I would use my cloak as a pillow at the door of his house, with the wind would blow dust on me. Then when he come out, you say, oh cousin, the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, what brings you here? He says, why didn't you just send for me? I would have come to you. He said, no, I am more deserving to come to you. And I asked him about a hadith, and the Ansar man lived until he saw me later. When the people gathered around me asking me questions, this is Ibn Abbas, when later he became alim, and he said, this young man was more intelligent than me. So this hadith or narration is very beneficial, has many benefits. The key you want to take from it, when the Ibn Abbas told the man, let's go and do talab al-ilm and get the knowledge from the Sahaba, he told him, no, why would they need you? They're not on the same page. He's trying to become talab al-ilm. He's like, don't worry, the ulama here, Sahaba are here. So that sounds familiar, right? Well, I have to learn. The ulama here, they're alive. Yeah, when they die, they're not going to be here. But also, more importantly, if your goal is to become talib al-ilm, you're going to go for it. Other person doesn't want to, then what do? You do as Ibn Abbas said, فَتَرَكْتُ ذَلِكَ, I left him. That's it, you left him. And Ibn Abbas became a scholar and the other one didn't. Some of us, this is our problem. You know the masjid, you know where to go. What are you waiting for somebody else? You can't carry dead weight. Can't carry them. If someone's not coming, leave them. Leave him alone. Because later you're going to meet you, he won't. But if you say, oh, let's go, I'll hang with him, then tomorrow both of you won't learn anything. And so many people, it happens to them. You want to do something in your dunya, and somebody else is saying, oh, akhi, why are you going to do that? And it's a lot of people like that, right? But often because maybe he's not capable. It's okay, right? So, but what you have to be mature and say, you know what, Jazakallah khair, gone. Go your way. Go away and achieve it, because Ibn Abbas made it. And what's more interesting, Ibn Abbas' journey, as we see, look at the timeline. Ibn Abbas, when he dies, when Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam dies, Ibn Abbas is 13. Ibn Abbas becomes a scholar around 20. And when he's 20, he's a alim. He's already has some knowledge, as we see. But Ibn Abbas, we know that he used to sit in the company of Umar. But how old was he? When the Prophet dies in Bukhari, he says he was 13. How much Quran he knew? The Mufassal, after Surah Hujurat. When as the time passes, it became more than that. Memorized the Quran, learned the tafsir, learned the hadith, and everything in between. Until Ibn Abbas became the undisputed scholar of the ummah, he used to represent the ummah. Non-Muslims come, they go to Ibn Abbas, he knows even the Torah and Injil. The reason I'm saying that is because that's how far he was trying to go. And the other man wasn't, it's okay. Some of us, what happens, you're looking around, don't look around. You know your goal, go for it. Don't look back, go forward. And this is very important, because if you're trying to get everyone to come with you, it's not going to be the case. It's not going to be the case.